Oh, God.
I was like, no.
Oh.
Instant tears.
When Charles Leclerc was like, we're the Kardashians of F1, I was like, nah, this really was
legit
100%, because there was so much drama. They brought in so many characters.
So do you see Lewis getting his
eighth?
His eighth?
Welcome back to your favorite edits of the week, you got. Welcome back to Couchfish.
It's us.
Welcome back to Couchfish. Welcome back to Couchfish.
Welcome
We
back.
have a special guest here with us, my husband. You guys each point at each other.
Because we're on the same unagi.
Also, you guys are going to notice little, what are these called? Clothing pins?
Pins?
Little pink clothing pins. We're playing, can I say it right now just for the sake of...
Yeah. Just point at this.
Okay, so we're playing a game for a shower that I'm having tomorrow, and we can't say specific words. We can't say the name of her. We can't cross our legs. We can't cross our arms, and we can't say what she is, but it's spelled out here. So if you guys clock us saying it, put it down in the comment section how many times we actually missed it.
I'm not going to lose this.
I'm so bad at this game.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm terrible at it.
How are we gonna get her pin?
He's really good at it. When he goes to showers with me, and even I think we did this as a Christmas game once, he always ends up with bows and then he just gives them away at the end of the day.
But how? So if you say it, one of us have to call that you said it, and that's how we get your pin?
And it's the person that I guess has all three at the end of the pod.
Well, he's not getting mine.
But
you already know, we're very competitive. This is bad.
Oh, this is bad.
This is horrible.
I'm just going to keep giving mine away.
Yeah, I think you should just wear multiple.
I should.
I think you should wear them all.
And then see who ends up.
And see who has more between us two.
I'll go get them.
We can clock you doing it. For tiny little pins. For infant little...
For infant.
Infant, that's a
little-
good word.
Fetus.
Fetus.
Fetus, Lord.
Fetus.
Fetus.
Okay.
I almost said fetus the
All
fetus,
right.
but we don't want to.
We have my husband here,
fetus.
everybody. I have something in my nose and it's itching so bad. We wanted to do this podcast. Well, Ty and I have been wanting to do this podcast because we've been wanting to talk about Drive to Survive. But Brandon is still Brandon is a girly pop when it comes to Drive to Survive.
So, yes.
And he's hot about it almost as much as us. But the thing is, Ty and I get very hot about it and very emotional. Brandon is a very logical, almost always right to a fault type of thinker with this. So we're going to hear.
Like he will be on my side a little bit more than yours.
100%.
Are you
100%?
Do you think I'm wrong?
I do.
You?
I do think you're wrong.
Ty, did you dye your hair again?
About what?
It's shimmering red.
It looks good, Ty.
We went.
And it goes good with
we
the Ferrari.
What color is this? Burgundy.
I like it. It looks really good.
Thanks.
It goes good with you are in your Ferrari era.
I'm in my Ferrari era right now.
Yeah.
Just red everything.
So again,
I don't really
we're
like
gonna
that
hear
color, but it's okay.
we're gonna hear Brandon's hot takes first, and then we're all gonna talk about this season of Drive to Survive because we finally all finished it, which took us a while.
I finished it yesterday.
But first,
Yes.
What happened? Are you happy?
About
Life?
what kind?
Where you're not just vegging out on...
Yeah.
What's keeping you from binging?
Volleyball.
You know what's cute?
What's cute?
Jameson, stop that. Don't make it weird.
Well, I didn't know what was
What's
going
cute? What's cute about it?
Because what's cute about volleyball?
I will turn on
stress,
the
you know this.
basketball game. I will watch the Kings, and Jameson will say, "No basketball. Watch volleyball." And I'm like, "You've never even seen volleyball, have
Oh
you?"
my goodness.
I was like, "You should tell Thailander because you'd be so proud."
Oh.
I don't know where.
Can we put him in volleyball?
I don't know where he got it from, but I think it's a Bluey episode where they play ball. I could be wrong. But he calls out every time. He's like, Daddy, watch volleyball.
That makes me so happy.
Isn't that so cute?
I will send you all the channels that have volleyball. Because right now I'm on European volleyball. Because
Send me the men, because then it would be weird.
I'll send you the men and the women.
Jameson doesn't want to watch the men.
He does not care for the men.
I think Jameson wants to watch for the big booty girls.
Okay, see, here's the thing. I don't watch for the big booty girls because the girl that I'm obsessed with,
Has your heart, and you only have eyes for her.
I only have eyes for Melissa freaking Vargas.
That's a man's name. I'm just I'm kidding. Vargas, what the
Here's the thing.
She's Latino last name.
She is though. She's Cuban.
She cute?
She's Turkish and Cuban.
She cute?
She's not cute. To everybody else, she's not cute, but she's of the lesbian kind, and she's very butch.
Okay.
She's the man in the relationship, and I just want to be the girl in the relationship
I'd be
so
interested.
bad.
What I said was okay.
No, it definitely is okay. It's like you already knew, but like, I just want to. And I hate when I watch her and I record her. Like during the Olympics, I recorded her and I tagged her in it, and then she would look at my story, and I'm like, if you just don't DM me.
Oh my
Like,
God.
just DM me. Stop looking and liking.
The
and
thirst,
say
Ty.
the thirst is
The
real.
thirst
And
is
I'm not even of the
real.
lesbian kind. I like
for her.
Okay, but
Damn.
yeah, that was
That sounds
hefty.
That sounds painful.
But she could.
her.
She doesn't. She's one of those famous people that you can't DM them first.
Yeah, you
So I
can't
can
DM
tag
certain
them,
people.
but I
Or
can't.
you can't tag certain
DM.
people. I didn't know you can DM certain people.
Yeah, because I can tag Lewis Hamilton.
You can't
but
tag Checo.
DM him.
You can't tag Checo.
Can't tag Checo.
Which makes a lot of sense because Checo's got a whole country on his back.
Right.
Whole
Do you
country.
follow them? Or do they follow you?
No.
until they follow you,
Yeah.
and then you're allowed to. And I'm just like, just follow me, DM me, because I watch you all the time. I just want to braid her hair. I just want her between my legs.
Oh, damn.
You are of the. You are of the lesbian.
But I'm not of the lesbian because I don't think I'd be able to do anything to her, but she can maybe do things to me. I don't know.
That's what a lesbian is.
Oh. Well, then we're of the bi-curious.
Pan?
Pan?
Pansexual?
No.
Asexual.
No, because I don't think I could be with somebody that has this and this at the same time because I'd be confused.
I could probably.
I like it.
I think I could. I think I'm such a top-heavy guy to where I'm like, honestly, anything below this, I will. What?
Speaking of that, babe, what's your rose and your thorn of the week? 'Cause we always
Why do you think that leads me into a rose?
Yeah,
and
I don't know
thorn?
what leading that is, but okay.
because no, he does have a rose with me right now.
Them tittlings.
No,
Oh.
it's a very specific.
Well, I bring that up on the podcast all the time.
Yeah, but you also bring it up at home all the time.
It's true. My rose is the dark nipples.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
Daddy likes the dark nipples.
Daddy likes the dark nipples.
It's my favorite part.
I love that.
And then a baby comes out, and I'm like, wah.
So do they go?
You gotta catch it.
Do they go back to light after? Because
Yes, not right after, because it's
like
for
after a
breastfeeding.
while, is for.
That's
I am
what
a
they're-
woman, and I don't know this.
Okay, so the reason our nipples get dark during pregnancy is because you know how babies are born like 70% blind? That was good. That was good, babe. You know how babies are born 70% blind? Oh,
Repeat it
you guys!
again. What? Who?
How they're born. How they're born 70% blind. But if you put them on your belly, and this has been proven, they can see the dark nipples and go up and know to attach.
And so do I.
And
so does Daddy.
See.
Daddy goes blind.
Daddy goes blind.
Sorry, babe. But
But
you
he
are
can-
our guest, though. So you go ahead and say your rose and your thorn of the week.
Other than the nipples.
Other than the nips.
My rose is Jameson is walking again.
There we go. That's a
And my
good
thorn
rose.
is Jameson is walking again.
He's not supposed to be yet.
He's supposed to be off of it for 6 weeks. It's been 1.
6 weeks.
1 week, and he is jumping.
Oh, jeez. Is he still in the boot?
They never gave him a boot. They put a piece of like hard plastic under his foot and then wrapped it with gauze, and he was like,
They didn't put him in a boot?
they thought we'd go to the doctor sooner.
Okay.
It's been a week. We go to the doctor Monday. If they give us a boot, I'm like, thank you, but
I don't think they're going to give you a boot now.
there's no need. He's going to walk into his own appointment.
Yeah.
So
Well, good for him.
good for him. Yeah.
So good for him.
We had 5 days of like, phew, I don't have to lock the top lock of the door.
It's not gonna run away.
And now we're back to,
Lock it up.
we got to lock everything.
Well, that sucks.
Kinda.
No.
It's awesome and it sucks.
Good,
Yeah.
but like, that would have been 6 weeks.
Rose and thorn.
That would have been 6 weeks.
Bummer.
They did tell us that it was never gonna be like 4 to 6 weeks because babies are magic and okay.
What, did you get it from me?
You crossed your arms.
Oh, I thought it was just legs.
No, it's arms and legs.
Oh, this whole time I was like, I get sassy like this.
But here you go.
I got you. Now I know.
Do I still have the one on my
Oh,
neck?
yeah.
Do I still have the one on my neck?
No.
Okay, cool. Just making
Arms
sure.
too, that's
I know.
Yes.
I know.
This is not my banter position. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I'll go into my rose and my thorn. My rose and my thorn are the shower tomorrow.
Which one?
The shower.
Nice.
What shower?
This one right here.
Whose shower?
The fact that I'm gonna
That's a
have
good
a
one.
pink shower because I've never had a pink shower.
For who?
For la bébé.
Yeah, good try. You're not winning. You're not winning.
I tried it earlier. I thought you guys got it. I really did try it, and I was in it for a minute.
You got
They
it.
They probably got it.
It's because we were in conversation, wasn't it?
Yeah,
She
100%. But I'm excited because I've never had a pink girly shower, and I feel like this baby is gonna allow me to have one. Because with Autumn, like I was telling you, Ty, off camera, I knew that girl.
Yeah.
And even then, girly girl stuff did not seem fitting at all. So her shower was actually mint green.
I love that.
And for this one, I was like, oh, I'm going to actually do like the whole pink thing. And then my thorn is I lost my camera at Costco
What?
buying stuff for the shower. Yeah. But I'm almost positive. Like I think about it and I'm like, it definitely felt like I was so frazzled that day because it was already a long day. I was running on a terrible night's sleep. I can't monitor my sleep anymore, by the way, because my finger's too swollen for the ring. So I'm only going off of like estimation. But I slept really bad that night. So I was already frazzled. The kids were getting on my nerves. All 3 of them. And it was like one of those weird like moments where I should have put my camera in my purse. I put it in my pocket. I don't know why. To this moment, I'm like, why? Because I knew I wasn't even going to vlog in
Right.
Costco because the kids were getting on my nerves.
Too much.
They were being a lot. So I lost it and I don't know where it is. And I had a whole memory card in there too.
Oh.
And I think I transferred everything though. I think I'm good there. I'm honestly not worried about that.
But still.
I was very annoyed. It was very annoying. Brandon helped me
sucks.
look for it and he's the king of finding things and nope.
Which is weird because he's a man. Men can't find things. That's fine. Because y'all
about to
can't.
cross my arms.
You guys can't find anything. Tell me I'm lying.
No, you're right.
Thank you.
You're right.
Men can
Most.
never find anything, and it could be right there in front of them, and they're just, I can't see it.
No. I know what you're talking about. Those TikToks.
But like I've seen it. And it's so irritating that you guys just can't look. And I'm sorry, I don't mean it to you, because you can clearly
You
find
looked right
things.
at me and said, you guys.
Because you're a man and you're here, so I'm gonna look at you and say it to you.
Cross your arms.
in the eyeballs. Okay, sorry.
It is true. I feel like I have, I don't know what it is.
It's puritism.
It might be my tism, because I'm just thinking about where everything is always all the time. And I think I was trained because you. And so I'm always like, where's her phone? Or like, where's her camera? But I wasn't with you, so I don't know.
Since you met me?
Yeah, I don't know if I had it earlier. I don't know.
He didn't have it earlier.
I don't think
It's just
so.
because of you. Good job.
You made me a better man in Thailanda's eyes. Thank you.
I also think you're a better man.
You better.
I really do. I'm not crying, you guys. I think this new mascara is not sitting well with my eyes. Thailanda, we never talked about your rose and your thorn.
Look, here's the thing. My rose, even though it's whatever, Yuki's going to Red Bull.
That's your thorn? Or-
That's my rose.
Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
That's my rose.
Okay.
My thorn, here's the thing. Yesterday, I got an alert saying, hey, your account is below $100, because those are the only alerts. If it's above 100 or if it's below 100, I'll get an alert.
Right.
I got an alert saying that your account is below 100, and I'm like, you shouldn't be. And somebody either has my card and bought stuff online, or
You got scammed?
yeah. I'm negative $537 in my account right now.
Where did they go?
Right. So now and it's all online because they were trying to say that it's in another state, like Idaho or some shit like that. And I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm like, well, I'm definitely in California right now, and I have never been to Idaho, so I don't know. So yeah, so now there's an investigation, and yeah.
Did you freeze your card?
Yeah, froze the card, froze the account. So even the account number is like frozen if they try and use the account, which there's no way that you can hopefully know my account number. But so yeah, so we're right.
No, I think we found a way to flip this to a rose. We go to Idaho and we hit up H&M hard. We come back, we complain. Free stuff, free money.
Free stuff, free money.
New thorn for next week.
New thorn for next week. Thank you.
They caught us.
They do have an Artin Senna times H&M collection right now.
Excuse me?
Yeah, and you love Senna.
I love Senna.
So there you go.
Well, we should really edit that out because then we just incriminated ourselves. So we're not going to Idaho, and we're not going to H&M, but I will have Senna stuff on, but don't worry about it. It's fine.
We found a new way. We're good money-wise.
Don't worry about where I got it from. Why are you in my business? Ugh.
Get up out of our business and out of our bank account.
Get out of my bank account. Just get out. So yeah, that's my rose and thorn.
That's a pretty big one.
Yep.
What do we have to complain about?
You know.
A broken foot.
My son's walking and Thailand is becoming homeless.
We're going to be homeless, but it's fine. I'll just come stay with you guys.
It's going to be another thorn. Because we're going to say no.
Next week on Edit That Out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You need more pins.
Just bring the whole thing to me, Ty.
Are we even?
No!
No.
At some point, just bring the thing to me. No, because at some point it's going to be a battle between you two, because I'm not good at this. I'm just not good at it. All right, babe, let's go ahead and start off with your hot takes, because
my phone
I'm
is in my butt.
actually very curious about your hot takes.
Okay, this is how I have to see how long we've been recording and if it's still recording by zooming in my camera on the camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are we
That's
good?
honestly really smart. Like, that's really smart.
That's really genius. By the way, guys, all these are linked on my Amazon storefront.
Amazon.
So there's that. But I'm really excited to hear your hot takes. I think
too.
Thailand is ready. She's wearing her sharpest rings.
Brass knuckles.
I'm really ready to hear
Okay,
your nonsense.
what hot take do you want of
All of
like
it.
this upcoming season?
Yes.
Upcoming season, for
Or like
sure.
future of F1?
No, not future. I would just say this upcoming season right now, for sure. Because you're wearing the wrong shirt.
No.
If I may say so myself.
Well, we won.
We won the sprint.
Yeah, you did. And you won the most disqualifications from a team in one race.
It's weird because that is another record we broke.
You guys are breaking records left and right. Not getting points, but breaking records. I'll go light. I'll be light, and this one's not a hot take at all. It's very duh. Kimi will be the only rookie to win a race this season.
Yes. Oh, yes. Here's the thing. I've always liked Kimi. I've never had any bad or ill will towards Kimi or any of the... I'm lying.
Okay.
I'm lying. Kimi and Ollie, I'm cool with. Duhan, who? Lawson, hate.
Why is she looking at me like that?
Hate.
Okay.
But I do agree with you with the Kimi. I'm here with the Kimi.
Okay. I also think Kimi will be world champion before George ever is.
Oh, wow.
I think Kimi in 3 years is world champion with Mercedes.
Oh, that is.
And I'd bet money.
Wow.
I'd bet money. Give him 2 years of practice and he'll be a world champion. I guarantee it.
Wow. Well, that's a good one.
He already has the car.
Okay. In 3 years, you said?
3 years. I say 3 years, he's in contention or wins one.
Okay. So do you see Lewis getting his
Eighth?
eighth?
Not this year.
No, not this year. No.
And I don't think Ferrari figures out the 2026 car. So no, I don't see Lewis ever getting his eighth again. I think it's a Fernando Alonso situation.
I want to go home.
That's just my hot take.
I said not too much on my girl.
She brought it up. I wasn't even going to say it.
Well,
Girl is Lewis Hamilton right now.
hello? What do you mean?
I like it.
How? You like what?
No, I like it.
Are you crossing your hands?
I
Fuck,
think I
you
did
got it.
that.
Yeah,
I
you
think
did it first.
You got it.
Shit.
Oh, man. Are we tied? Is that
How many
four?
do you have?
I have 4.
I have 4 too. Okay.
Oh, man.
Does that count as a hand cross?
That's it.
I don't know. We're never getting to this podcast. We're just nitpicky. Watch your fingers.
Oh. Okay.
No.
Where were we?
Do you want to keep talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think this year he does good, Lewis Hamilton. I don't think he gets close.
Okay.
I think Ferrari sucks at strategy,
Well,
and I think Charles Leclerc's too good in that car
yes.
to lose to someone who isn't as experienced yet.
This year.
This year, 2026, you have all the cars will be different.
Yes.
Alpine could be the top car. You have no clue because it's a completely different car.
Okay.
I don't think Ferrari figures it out. I think Aston Martin figures it out. I think Red Bull drops to the bottom.
What do you think happens to McLaren?
I think McLaren figures it out. I think they don't have to worry about this year's car because they're winning.
Because they're good.
They're on 2026 right now.
Yes.
Aston Martin been saying for 2 years they're on 2026.
Yes.
Mercedes has been on 2026. None of the Ferrari motors are going to make it. Haas, I think, is the only other one that uses the Ferrari motor.
Oh, I thought you were saying Haas was going to come up. I was like, what are we saying?
Nah.
Because what are we saying? How do you feel about... Okay, well, I want to say I agree a little bit, but then I don't. I think that next season Ferrari gets their shit down. I think Lewis is comfortable in that car. I think they're going to make a car that conforms to him.
It's going to be a different car. It's not even going to be the same car as this year.
But they're going to make a car that conforms to him.
But he'll have to relearn it.
Yeah.
So
but
it's going to be this season.
He's going to get
repeated.
it down. I think he's going to get it down quickly and smoothly. I think him and Charles will both do very well. Because, see, now I'm thinking Kimi in 3 years being world champion. So that means you don't think next year Lewis won't get it. You don't think you don't think he's going to get his 8th at all, is what you said?
No, I think what's going to happen is it's Max or Lando or George, possibly George driver this year. But I think Max or Lando, maybe Charles Leclerc for champion. Next year is going to be, can I say a shit show? I think
Next year's going to be shit.
I think Aston Martin is a top competitor, but I think Mercedes will do very well. I think Red Bull figures it out. And then from then, I think the other teams are just going to keep going.
So then
I think Mercedes is going to do this. They're going to come right back.
I think they'll come up. And I even said for this year, I think Mercedes will be third and in constructors, and Red Bull will be fourth.
I could see that.
I think Mercedes and Red Bull will fight, but I think that it's McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, and then Red Bull. I still think McLaren is going to be on top because McLaren is
they're going to win
they're
it.
doing freaking amazing.
They're probably going to win it.
Red Bull, because your boy Liam, even though Yuki is going in now, what if they don't keep Yuki in? Like, it's 100% that he's going for Japan.
Well, they said they'll keep him the rest of the season, but you know how they are.
We know how your team is.
Winning.
Today. Right now.
Tomorrow, next week, the whole year championship.
Here's the thing. I think at Japan, they're going to do amazing. Red Bull,
Do you think
especially
Yuki's going to do
Yuki,
good?
I think,
Of course she
I think
is.
Yuki's going to be...
She was tricky.
Here's the thing. I wasn't that much of a Yuki fan. I love Yuki.
That was high.
I love Yuki.
Whistle tone.
That's how excited I am for Yuki. I think Yuki deserved that Red Bull spot before Liam.
Yeah, we all agree with that, I think.
Thank you.
Oh.
She doesn't.
No.
We argue about this every
No. I
podcast
don't
that we
think-
talk about it. We argue.
No, I don't think Yuki deserved that Red Bull
Because you're
seat.
crazy. 'Cause,
at
okay,
all.
she thinks that if it wasn't Yuki, it should have been Signs. Yes.
Yeah.
It should have been. But if they didn't get Signs like they didn't, it should have been Yuki, not Liam.
No. No.
Every time, Brandon. Every time.
Because you have to think when Liam came in, what season was it when they brought him in to replace? Was it last year?
It was last year.
He
He
scored a point
replaced
first
Ricardo.
race. He scored a point first race, and that was when Yuki was crashing a bunch and messing up a bunch. And I was like, give the rookie the shot. Give the rookie the shot. And then I was proven wrong because the rookie, once he was put under max, horrible under pressure. But that's my take.
Because he can't handle a car.
What's to say Yuki's going to be able to handle this
Yuki
car?
can handle the car.
I guess we'll see, Ty. I guess we'll see. That's
I
one
don't
of
think
my,
you understand. We
every episode.
podcast,
It somehow it gets brought up.
it just gets brought up, and we just every time because she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's just
Baby, I know what I'm talking about.
that was good.
No, don't get Thailand hot and then hand me the mic.
Which is good. Good to go right now, babe.
I'm good to go. Go ahead and give me your thoughts because I'm.
On the Liam Lawson thing, or just like
Do you like
more?
Liam Lawson?
I like Liam Lawson. I think Red Bull should have known that they were going to put in a rookie. He was going to mess up. Because show me one rookie who didn't mess up their rookie year.
Right.
Max crashed a bunch.
Yes.
Everyone does.
Right.
So you have to be like, okay, they have to learn the track, learn the car, get used to it. Yuki took 3 years to be where he's at now.
Right.
They should have known that. So they shouldn't have put him in if they were like, oh man, he's not doing like a seasoned vet.
No.
I think they should have brought in Signs, but I understand why they didn't. They didn't want Max to have competition.
Right.
Which Sainz, if he was in the 2023, 2022 car, I think it was 2023.
I think so.
With Verstappen,
Yeah.
I think Sainz could have won, possibly.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
He was up there.
Yes.
So I understand not bringing him in.
Zaddy Signs.
Zaddy Sainz.
Because he will always be Zaddy.
Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz.
Carlos Sainz.
So I don't know who else they should have just brought in somebody who is seasoned, who is a great number 2 and has, I guess, proven themselves in the past. Mm-hmm. But that's what Sergio was. Mm-hmm. They should have tried Bottas. They should have tried him.
Oh.
But they didn't.
Yes.
And that was the only other option they could have went with.
I would have liked him to be there. It would have been nice. Like, am I happy that he went back to Mercedes? Yes. But did you see that he's McLaren now?
He's also a McLaren test driver as well.
Right. Because he test drove the other day, I believe. Which, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I'm okay with it, but like, Mercedes. Only because I like him more Mercedes. That's it.
I don't think either of those teams will ever use him. That's the thing. I mean, if one of the drivers goes out, obviously, but like as a replacement, I think Max Verstappen is going to go to Mercedes.
Here's the thing.
That'd be crazy.
I think that would be crazy, but I see it.
With Kimi.
Max and Kimi would be a good little duo.
And it's going to be...
Yes. See, I would be okay with that. I'd be perfectly happy with that.
Oh, that's a good take. I like that. I like to imagine that because I just love an upset. That'd be crazy.
Right.
That'd be wild.
Because she said if it wasn't Sainz, then it should have said then it should be Piastri. And in my mind, yes, Piastri would make a good 2.
Yeah.
But Piastri's doing amazing with McLaren, so I feel like we can't even put him into the equation.
McLaren's not giving Piastri his flowers, though.
They're not giving him his flowers, but he's still doing amazing with them.
Yeah.
So I feel like we can't put him into the equation. We could have put like a Magnussen into the equation, which no, that would have been disgustingly horrible.
Yeah.
But somebody that we know wasn't set in stone where they're at. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like Sainz. We didn't know where he was going. Bottas, we did not know what he was doing.
No.
I want to say Joe, only because I love Joe so much, but he wouldn't have been good driving for Red Bull. I think that car's way too fast for...
Oh, no.
What Joe looks like. None of us know what Joe looks like as a racer.
As a racer, because he was stuck in a shit car.
That's true. If you put him in the Red Bull, you don't know.
And that's the thing, I don't know, but just seeing what I've seen, I don't think he would have been able to handle it just like Liam can't handle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they've given excuses for Liam. Like, he never raced Australia, ever. Because, like, the timelines of him leaving F2 is right when they brought it back. Mm-hmm. And then he came in after Australia, and we're back.
Hey, God, that was good. I can't see the screen at all, so from where I am, I can't see the screen at all.
The thing is in the way.
Okay.
I think, oh my God, I had what I had in my head, and then it came out of my head. What was I going to say?
Liam Lawson didn't race Australia.
Oh, I think they're making excuses for him because they know they messed up.
Yeah.
Probably.
So now because even the one reporter called it out and was just like, is this what you paid Checo off for?
Yep.
For Liam?
Yeah, I think everyone's pretty
And
upset.
Horner was like, well, we're just going to see what we're going to do.
I think everybody's trying to follow Mercedes because Mercedes is the only team that did it right. They brought in a generational talent who will win a world championship.
I definitely do see Kimi winning one day. I like Kimi, and from the beginning, I've always liked Kimi. And like, again, out of all of the rookies, definitely my favorite. I think I loved Ollie when he came in for Ferrari that one time because he was just so...
I think even when we said Mary Bones and Banish, when we did the Mary Bones and Banish game, we were all like, we'll all marry Kimi.
But at the same time, we said we'd marry Kimi to get to Toto.
That's very true. We were using him, babe.
We were using him to get to Toto because...
Yeah, because Toto.
Because Toto.
Because Daddy. Daddy Toto Wolf. Daddy Wolf.
Daddy Wolf.
And also, I have a hot take. I think Carlos would have been an excellent number 2 to Max Verstappen. I don't think he would have competed because he never really competed with Charles. They only had that one time where they were like, But for the most part,
towards the end of the season,
Carlos is such a team player, and he's such a, I just want points and what's best for the team. And that has been proven time and time again. I think he would have been a great number 2 to Max Verstappen, also because they have a relationship. And Carlos came up through Red Bull Junior driving. He came up through the Red Bull program. I'm still so shocked. He's
seasoned with Red Bull.
I'm still so shocked that Christian Horner wasn't like...
Didn't make that call. Come here.
I'm flabbergasted because he put so much love and respect on Daniel Ricciardo's name to come back and was like, do social media, be reserve driver, go to VCARB, But Carl, I don't know what happened there, but that's my tea anyway.
I agree. I full-heartedly agree. I like that.
That was smooth, huh?
That was
That's pretty freaking
was-
smooth.
For the smooth operator.
that was smooth.
Smooth operator.
I liked it.
I think they had beef. I think Max and Sainz had like a little bit of a tiff, a little rift when they were teammates, and that's why they never brought him back as teammate.
Yeah. But I mean, like I get it.
Get over it.
But like it's Formula One, it's racing, it's your
Points.
job, it's what you're trying
Money.
to it's money. You're trying to win. Get somebody that's going to help you win. And it's not Liam.
It's not Liam. I think. What's your take on Liam or Yuki for Japan? How do you think he does?
I think he does amazing. I'm not going to is he in the top 3? No, I think he's in the top 5 though.
Whoa, top 5?
have him in top 3, Ty.
You have Yuki in top 3?
For Suzuki?
Suzuka?
I think he's top 3.
I think he's top
I think
5.
he shows up and shows out for Japan.
Here's the thing. I hope that he does.
Yeah.
I hope that he gets in that car and he's like, this is why.
Yeah.
You should have put me here in the beginning, because Yuki has been, top 6 the first 2 races.
Yeah.
Yuki's been doing freaking amazing. When does Yuki ever do amazing? Never.
Okay, she says that now, babe. You see that? The
No.
switch up.
But Yuki has been shit. I'm not going to lie.
Well, yeah.
But I still think that Yuki deserved to be in Red Bull.
Okay. So would you say that that's your favorite Drive to Survive episode when Yuki's like, results show more than I don't have to say any words?
I don't have to say any words.
Because results show more. It was such a good season, you guys. Because last season was shit.
No, last season was
terrible.
horrible. I do think that they could have put a lot more drama into this season because there was a lot more
Yeah.
than what they showed.
Yeah.
But they did a lot better than they did last season. I will give them that. I like how they showed the big points they showed up on. The McLaren and Red Bull feud, the Sainz and Lewis transition.
Oh
I
my
think they did
gosh,
very
they did
good,
so good
with pointing out all the little points. I was very happy with this season. And then I cried.
The only thing that I have a qualm with this season is I wish they would have put a lot more respect on Checo's name, because
they glanced over that.
Because they glanced over how good he actually did for Red Bull, and they just went to Checo's just been failing and
Crash,
he's been underperforming, and they've just been showing the crashes, but they didn't show how he slowed Lewis down and got Max Verstappen his first world champion, because he slowed him down over what, babe, 8 laps?
Yeah, 7 seconds.
Yeah. And then how he, every time they were like, Checo, pull the car or switch spots or anything, Checo is the team player, like the number 2 of number 2s.
Yes.
Right behind Valtteri Bottas. He did so much for that team. Also, mind you, and this is T, and you guys can clock this, the reason that Max was afforded all the bonuses he got came from Mexico. Because it was
Checo.
Because it came from the sponsorships that Checo pulled, which is Kit Kat, Nescafe Mexico, and Oxo, which is Mexico 7-Eleven, basically. So they couldn't talk about that. They couldn't put more respect on Checo's name.
Why would they?
When Daniel Ricciardo has had like 2 farewell episodes on Drive to Survive? Are you joking? It makes me so mad.
They did give him a lot of his farewell this season.
At all. You know what? I'm just...
But again, I think it's just because Daniel Ricciardo was literally a freaking household favorite because of his personality.
He was the personality hire.
Yes.
For sure.
So I think that's why they brought him so much damn light.
I don't know.
Because of that. Because that's the reason why I love Daniel.
Well, yeah, because it's not for his performance.
It's not for his performance.
The last
it's a
few
little
years.
bit of his looks. Man, he grew up to be yum. I love him with the scruff. Fuck. Sorry.
That nose.
It's I don't know what it is about the nose. I'm not here for big noses, but his nose,
I love a prominent nose.
I know you do.
I don't know why you handed me the mic when I brought up prominent noses.
I don't know. I love a prominent nose on a man. I don't know why. I always have. I do.
And I don't.
Who's the guy that we always go after every time we bring up prominent noses? Adam Driver.
Yeah.
I love Adam Driver. And then what's his
nose.
name? Adrian something. He was in The Pianist. He just gave like the longest Oscar speech, and he literally was like, "Shut up,
He's
shut
like,
up."
He's like,
He said,
"I've been
"Turn
here
off the
before.
music."
I've
No.
been here before.
He
I
said,
know what
"Shut
I'm
up."
doing."
He
Yes.
literally
was
waved
like,
off the music.
Because it sure did start, and he's like, I've
What's
been
his
here before.
name? God, I don't know. I love him.
It starts with his last name starts with a B, right?
Is it Adrian Brody?
Is
Adrian
that what I'm
something?
thinking?
I don't know. I love him.
Bowie?
I love
Bra-
prominent noses. I know that's not like
something?
a thing, but I don't like it on Daniel Ricciardo.
I
So,
love it on Daniel. I don't like it on anybody else but Daniel Ricciardo.
well, anyway.
I think I just like him.
That's one of my hot takes, I guess.
It's his personality that I just love so much.
And I'm glad that they brought back Gunther, because Gunther was the personality hire in the principals.
Oh my God.
In the principals round.
Yes.
Because what's his name? What's the name of the new guy? Ayo something?
The Asian guy?
He's killing it at Haas.
He came in and was like, let me switch this shit up right now. And he did.
And I didn't know he was already a part of the team, but he
I
was
didn't know
like,
either. I thought
Gunther's
he was some random dude that came in.
I mean, good enough to be pointed out by Gene Haas and was like,
Come on.
replace Gunther, which everybody loved Gunther, but definitely a personality hire.
I love Gunther.
I still love Gunther.
He could still get it from the back multiple times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back to the Mary Bones are bandit.
Yeah. Sorry. From just Fook smash me.
Gunther has a nose?
Gunther has a nose?
Oh, he does have a nose. It is a prominent nose.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, see? It's Gunther. Gunther has a special place in my heart, always will. I don't care.
I loved this season from start to finish, because I remember last season we were all like, why are we starting?
What?
Why are we starting with a whole episode on Lance Stroll's dad? Who did he pay off for that?
For a whole episode.
A whole episode. It started with him going to a party that wasn't even F1 related. It was just a gala.
Stupid.
And this year we started with from front to back. It was a perfect.
I will say, what's his name? I had to pull that out of my ass. Did you see that? I didn't know I was sitting on it. I don't remember his first name, but Flavio. He came back.
Ooh, I love Flavio.
First name.
Love
Right.
Flavio.
Flavio, like Salvatore or something.
Okay. Look at me trying to.
Love Flavio.
Here's the thing. Love to hate him? Mm-hmm. Or is it that I hate to love him? I think it's I hate to love him. Because just how. I love how brutally honest he is. But it's just like, I think you came in so fucking hot and you just did a little too much for me.
I don't like him. Does that count as crossing your legs? Yeah.
The crossing of the feet.
Been staring at that for a while.
Ah.
I hate this guy coming in. I think that personality worked early.
Back then. But right now, no.
Right now, people are like, that's not going to get me to do anything.
And it's not going to get me to do anything.
Yeah. I don't like, I'm not going to be around that.
I think what I like is just that he's very into, hey, I want to win. I understand that we're not going to get 1 through 3, but give me 6. Just give me that 6 so I can get that bonus, and I'm happy with that. Best of the rest.
Best of the rest.
I think I like that he made some changes that he had to make with Duhan coming for Ocon. Like, that was fine. Mm-hmm. But personality-wise, I don't like him. I think he's a like a playboy.
Asshole.
Like a playboy.
You've been saying that. Is he big shit, babe?
He's big shit. He thinks he's big shit. He's not big shit.
Okay, yeah. Yes, I get it. And again, like you said, back then, clearly it worked.
Yeah.
He was a party boy, all that. I get it. That's not what it is now. Yeah. It's not what it is now. I think everybody's taking it 10 times more serious than they took it back then, obviously. And he's still not in that mindset. So yeah,
he's coming in with that, I've done this once, I'm just going to come in and act like I used to. Exactly,
which you cannot do. It's not going to fucking work. Again, he did make a good call with switching Ocon with Duhan that one race. Get it. But I also don't like how he was like, him and somebody were sitting down. Pierre came and said hi, and he was like, oh, I didn't expect you to do that good. You did really good. I didn't think you could do something like that.
Excuse me? Now I kind of want to race bad.
Like, what the fuck? And Pierre, of course, like, laughed it off, but I don't talk. That's disrespectful as fuck. For you to come, for you to be like, you did really good. I didn't think you could drive like that.
I didn't think you were good.
I didn't think you had any talent. Look at you.
He called it out during the episode. He was like, that was cunt. And I was like, yeah.
Like,
But the way that he sat Jack Duhan down and was like, I own you. And then Jack Duhan was like,
he had when he was like, we're gonna bring you to Alpine, blah blah blah. He had a smile on his face, and he goes, you know what that means? I own you. And then the smile just kind of dropped a little bit, and I was like,
he goes,
he's like, what I say goes.
Also, this isn't relevant to the conversation, but I think this is true. Maybe you might know, but Flavio is the biological father of Heidi Klum's daughter. That Seal is now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Because when I saw him, I was like, he looks so familiar. And he's the guy that's direct as fuck. He's like, no, that's not my daughter. That's Seal's daughter. That's Seal. I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I gave up all rights to her. That is Seal's.
That is not my daughter.
That is Seal's baby. And
This man, like I said, this man is too much.
This man is something
man is too much.
A character, which I love because I feel like this season, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, they went very Kardashian, Real Housewives.
Yes.
It was very, very drama. They brought in a lot of characters.
They needed.
Oh yeah, like it hasn't
tip it over a little bit.
Because I feel like last year they tried to go very logistics, very numbers, because we didn't really have a lot because it was Max's dominant year.
Yeah.
But this year they were like, when Charles Leclerc was like, we're the Kardashians of F1, I was like, nah, this really was
legit.
100%, because there was so much drama. They brought in so many characters. They brought in so many weird story arcs, but I was like, eating it up.
I just don't think he fits.
Flavio? I don't either. I think Duhan is the first rookie to leave F1. I think he doesn't make this season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
I think Duhan gets the first rookie to be kicked out.
I have him as a wild card.
I think
I don't have Duhan anywhere.
he's pretty. I think Bortoleto is probably the best racer, but he has the worst car. If he were in the Mercedes, he'd be beating
Is he the
Antonelli.
Sauber?
He's in the kick.
That's
the green one
Yeah.
with the wheels.
Well, which way do they turn?
Depends on which way you're going.
Okay. I think he's the one that we had to Google that one day, and we were like,
Very Spanish clones.
yeah.
I was about to say, I think he won F2 over all these other guys.
I thought Isaac did.
Hadjar? I think they both won. Bortoleto and Hadjar have both won a F2, I believe.
Okay. Well,
Or
good,
they were 1 and 2.
good for him.
But they're the two best ones. Kimmy came in 4th, and Behrman was 7th or something like that.
Damn. What? Behrman wasn't good?
Well, they were on the same team. Kimmy and Behrman are on the same team. They had a difficult car, and they pulled out 4th and 7th.
Okay. Well.
They didn't have a championship winning car.
Oh, so they're Stick Sauber. That's fine.
Yeah.
Poor things.
So they did good. But I think Gasly becomes top 5.
Look, I love Pierre. I love Pierre so much. First of all, this new little hairstyle that he's got, how he shaved it.
Hey,
how
he's coming into his face.
They picked him to be the Givenchy face for a reason.
For
Mary.
a reason.
For a reason.
I saw him with the haircut, and I was like,
I've always thought he had potential. And again, because on paper, blue eyes, light-skinned man,
Yeah.
white.
yeah,
You would think I would go all over him.
right.
I never saw it until this year.
Until the hair.
Until the hair.
I think it was
and
just a
then
stupid ass little
whatever whiff this
thing
is.
that all of them do.
But I've always liked him too, and I am glad that, and babe, you can speak on this a lot, but I'm glad that him getting pushed out of Red Bull didn't completely ruin his career, because there's a whole thing going on about that right now. I'll let Brandon talk about that, because he got hot about it the other day, and I was like,
Please talk about it.
About what?
how even Max doesn't want Yuki to be in the Red Bull because of his career.
Yeah. I think Yuki's in the best spot because, like with Sergio not doing good, you got to kick him out. because he's not a good driver. And then you bring in Lawson, you got to kick him out because he's not a good driver. Yuki is at the point to where they're like, if he doesn't perform, they're going to be like, oh, maybe it's not the driver, it's the car. Mm-hmm. I think it's happened so many times that.
Change your fucking car.
Maybe. Huh? Yeah. I think it's that. And now Max is speaking out saying like, he doesn't want another F1 career to be ruined because of a bad car. So I think Lawson will be okay. I think he does really good in the Racing Bulls.
Of course he does.
He'll do great.
He'll do good there.
I think he'll lose to Hadjar, but
yes,
he'll do good. And I think Yuki will do really good. He 8th place. He's get 8th place in Japan, by the way.
Well,
8th.
You think he gets 8th?
Yes, that's fantastic. Red Bull would double his pay if he got 8th place.
But they kicked Gasly out when he came in 7th, babe.
And they kicked Albon out when he got 4th.
That's true.
But Max is getting 4th and 5th place. You just need the Red Bull to be 3 or 4 places in the points from Max. Max will get 4th or 5th. Yuki will come in 8th, and they'll say, that's the best any driver's done in 3 years. Told you.
Baby.
Yes. Any more hot takes, I can pull out one of those.
because I'm.
What? Let's hear it.
I don't
Wait,
know.
did we say that counts?
No. Can you pass it over, babe? Thank you so much.
Pass it over what?
Babe.
You never call me that.
I do think, I think Yuki podiums. I think Yuki kills it in Japan.
Or 8th.
Oh my god.
And this is coming from somebody that's not like for a Yuki transition.
Crash or 8th.
So okay, so and
On the podcast next time, because next week.
Oh no, you're coming
Yeah,
back.
no, 'cause,
100%.
yeah.
Group text. I want to be on one.
100%.
I'm just gonna put laughing emojis because it's gonna be a crash.
He's gonna put laughing emojis and cherry blossoms. Watch.
I love that. So okay. So then you said that you think Max gets 4th or 5th
Yes.
in Japan?
Yeah.
He said 8th, Mary.
No. Yuki gets 8th.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Max gets 4th or 5th. So who's 1, 2, 3?
Oh, it's so easy. So easy. There's so many. McLaren.
The culture's out today, babe.
Hey.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah. I think McLaren.
Okay.
I'll
You think they won 2?
No, I'll be generous and I'll say 1 McLaren.
Okay, which McLaren?
Lando. Lando will be up there.
Okay.
George will be up there. Yes. If Piastri's not already up there, Charles Leclerc or Lewis Hamilton will be in the 3rd or 4th spot. Max comes in 4th, 5th, or 6th. Yuki is in 8th. Because then you have the other McLaren, you have Kimi Antonelli, you have the other Ferrari, you have the Racing Bulls possibly. And then, go ahead.
This is what being married to him is, Ty. Because, like I said, we get hot, but we get hot emotionally. This man gets hot, logistically, logically, and with stats. And I live with this. It's annoying, and he's gonna be right. Watch. Watch.
Here's the thing.
Every time he calls it from the free practices, Mary. He's like, this is exactly how the race is gonna go, and it always goes that way. The only one he got wrong, which I wish I should have rubbed it in his face more, and I wish I did because it was my one opportunity. He didn't think that Lewis was going to perform from pole when he won the sprint. He never lost pole position. He never lost position, and he won that race because his whole thing was also, though, that Ferrari was going to screw him in strategy. But then when he realized that it's a sprint and they don't have to box and they don't have to use strategy, he was like, oh, he's going to keep it. And he was still right. Isn't that annoying? I live with him. And I love him, and I will still blow him, but it's annoying.
I'm annoying.
You're annoying.
Nice.
So Papaya, George, Shaw, or Lewis, and for 3rd. So
If Piastri doesn't go up.
Piastri.
Yeah, I'm just being generous and saying 1 McLaren. I don't know how you have Yuki in a difficult car that Max can't pull out third in third. That's what I'm saying. If he does that, then we all bow down. Yuki's the next champion.
I wouldn't go that far. Oh,
Not too much of my girl.
hold on. Hold on. Look, I'm a Yuki stan this season.
If Yuki beats Max Verstappen, the reigning world champion, consistently, then Yuki is the new world champion.
If Ariana was here, she'd be the only person that agrees.
It
Yes.
just makes sense.
No. I don't.
I'm just saying. Max is in second, third place. If Yuki starts doing better for the rest of the season,
It's
Yuki's
not like
world
it's
champion.
not like he's constantly gonna get third place. Yuki is in a good just top 5. So AKA 4-5.
No, I agree. I think we're arguing two different things.
What?
I said if Yuki podium's better than Verstappen. I'm arguing that.
Oh.
I don't think Yuki
Sorry.
can be world champion ever. Not even close. Not even in top 5.
Okay. I think
Not even in the Red Bull.
I think you're crazy for thinking that he gets 8th. Yeah, we're calm now. Sorry.
We're calm.
We're sorry.
8th place or crash. Called it.
I
ahead
still
of time.
think that's ridiculous. I think that's ridiculous.
It's gonna be good.
We're gonna get that group chat text.
I cannot wait for that text. And I cannot wait for next week or whenever we put this on and recap this. Because I'm going to be so excited that I can look at you
I will eat my words.
and tell you
I will
you were
cross
wrong.
both legs and arms and say words I'm not allowed.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll play it for that day.
So you think
He will eat his words, but he'll be so petty about it.
I'll find a way around it.
I
I'm a
need
man.
you not to be petty about it.
I'm gonna be petty about it.
I need you not to be
If
petty.
you think Yuki's 5th, who's 1 through 4?
I think
This is where her argument's gonna break down.
no, it's not going to break down. Because here's my thing, and my thing is, I think Papaya 1, 2. I think Lewis is 3.
Okay.
I think.
You think a Red Bull 4-5?
No, I said Yuki 6. I said top 6 for Yuki.
So papaya.
Papaya, Lewis, Charles, Max, Yuki. She
understands Mercedes is driving, right? You understand Mercedes is out there.
I get Mercedes. I understand. I think
I think a Haas could probably outperform Yuki. I'm just saying. I think it's possible. Or a Williams, maybe. Albon would, I think, outperform.
Damn.
All you got to do is just say stupid things you don't believe, and she'll give you these just randomly.
2, 4, 6,
count 'em.
7. 2, 4, 6. Oh no!
I'm out, guys. I'm
And I think that's the podcast.
No,
If I'm
That is not the podcast.
That's the
We
podcast.
still have recommendations.
We still have recommendations.
Any more hot takes?
I recommend
Okay.
that you do not support what he's saying.
Come on.
That's my recommendation.
No, I
Dang it.
I
No.
live with this Ty. I
No.
want him to be wrong so many times. Like I want him to be wrong about Lewis and his 8th. And don't get me
There's
wrong.
no way that Lewis doesn't get his 8th.
I know he's gonna get his 8th.
Possible.
I know he's
gonna get it.
I know he's gonna get his 8th. I just don't. But with a lot of other stuff, he's right about so many.
So do you
things.
agree with the Crasher 8th?
No,
Yuki?
I still am hopeful because I feel like they show up and show out when it's home court.
That's what I'm saying.
I do. And
If Lewis Hamilton stayed with Mercedes, he would have had his 8th this year.
Can I go home?
Yeah.
Can I go home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Can
Just drop your recommendation.
Can
No, babe, it's the same car.
Yep.
It's the same car.
And McLaren isn't as good, and Red Bull fell back.
You got F1 girlies, enter the chat.
I think
F1 girlies, enter the chat. Yes, well,
Yes.
100%.
Lando,
For sure.
Yes.
still chokes.
He
Yes.
still chokes.
And if Russell's getting second, I think Lewis could have pulled it out. Could have. Not a given. But that's the only way I see him winning his 8th, is if he stayed with Mercedes for this year only.
No, I think that they're going to build the car for him in the Ferrari
In the
factory.
Ferrari.
And he's already been loud and proud how he's in the Ferrari factory 4 days a week already working on next year's car.
Yes.
So I think it's going to happen.
It's going to be his year next year.
I really do, because he's already getting a hang of this Ferrari.
You know who I don't see ever getting another world champion is fucking Max Verstappen. He's never gonna win again.
Oh, I actually agree with that. It's weird, but I do.
He's never gonna win again.
I agree with that, because I think after this year, I don't think he wins it this year. I think he goes to Aston Martin or Mercedes next year, and I don't think they're the right car.
Oh my! You know who we didn't even talk about? Cadillac.
Cadillac, I think, will be best of the rest first season.
Right.
First season, best of the rest.
Right.
Yep.
I totally forgot about Cadillac entering the chat.
Because they're smart. 2 veterans. They're taking on 2 veterans.
Yes. Do you think Alonso goes?
No, Alonso's staying Aston Martin.
You think he stays?
Because he needs the 2026 car. Mm-hmm. That's what he's waiting for. Mm-hmm. Stroll leaves.
And,
I think so.
You think he goes to Cadillac? Or you think he leaves?
He goes somewhere, either he's out or he goes to a lower team. Mm-hmm. Possibly
like a Sauber?
Red Bull. Stroll might go to Red Bull.
Ooh, I would hate to see him in a Red Bull.
Because Verstappen's going to Aston Martin or Mercedes next year.
Okay, so then so you think they kick out George next year for Max?
Oh, yes. Any day of the week. Yeah.
Because I don't think I thought about that, because then they'd have to get rid of somebody from Mercedes to put in Max. But I thought
they got rid of Sainz for Hamilton.
Well, it's Hamilton.
Well, it's Max Verstappen.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn. You got me there. Okay. But so Russell's contract is up this year?
Oh, any contract could be up if they want them to.
You think they just you're done?
I think Toto believes in Kimi being a world champion in 5 years, way over George.
Yes.
I think he'd throw George under the bus for Verstappen if he had the chance to grab him.
Yeah.
I think anybody would. Anybody would get rid of their...
Well, and Toto did want Max badly.
Yes, I think he should go to Mercedes.
He said the only reason he didn't talk to him was because Lewis was like, you better not, Daddy Toto Wolff.
Yeah.
And Daddy Toto Wolff was like, I won't.
I won't do it.
And yeah.
Did you cry on the last episode?
No.
I
bawled my eyes out. I sent her a freaking voice note.
Because that's how you end of season, because they ended off with Toto leaving him a voice note. And then when he was wearing all red, walking in slow motion under the F1 lights, I cried. Ask him. I was wearing my cheaters and I was like, what's happening? Like, he was like, and I was like, no. And I took my cheaters off immediately and I just...
As soon as I saw the assistant put the phone up and Toto with the paper, he goes,
my God.
Well, Lewis, I was like,
oh God.
I was like, no.
Oh.
Instant tears. I was way too emotional for that.
Yeah, we watched the last race of the season here. We stayed the night here at the loft the night before. We watched the last race. And I remember, because I was talking so much shit that I was like, I'm not going to cry. I'm so ready.
She literally talked so much shit to me because I told her, I was like, I'm going to cry. I'm going to be super emotional, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, for what? Fuck Mercedes, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
How long did you cry for?
Oh, all day. It just came in waves. I cried literally as it was happening. I cried again in the shower. I could cry right now thinking about it because it was sad.
It was sad.
And as
That's
a Mercedes
the thing, when he said hammer time for the last time, he goes, push, it's hammer time.
Oh yeah, I lost it. But it's like I was so ready as a Mercedes girl that was so ready to be gone from this team, because when you hear all of the the reason Lewis didn't go back to him is because Lewis wanted to be part owner of Mercedes and to have more stake in Mercedes, and Toto was like, no. That's part of the reason why he left, and he was like, well, if you don't respect me enough, blah blah blah. And I was so ready because I was like, I'm disrespected, not too much on my girl.
Fuck
if Lewis is mad at you, I'm mad at you too.
Yes,
we were so on that hype.
Fuck Mercedes. And that's the thing. I knew I was on that hype of fuck Mercedes. I've been on that hype of fuck Mercedes, but I knew for sure that last race was going to gut me.
And the fact that they didn't even care so much about the who won. I couldn't even tell you who podiumed the last race.
I don't remember.
I don't remember at all, but I remember him, the camera panning back to the Mercedes garage and him taking pictures with the team for the last time.
He got to do his donuts for the last time.
He got to do his donuts in the Mercedes for the last time. How they kept the camera on him for such a long time, just waving goodbye to the audience.
Yes.
Like
I don't even think that they had a podium ceremony. At this point.
I love him so much. And I could keep going forever and ever and ever. But
honestly, nobody could ever make me hate him. Nobody could ever, first of all, he would never do anything for anybody to hate him. No. But that man could never do anything.
I love him.
I don't care what you do.
I love Lewis.
I don't care what you do. Smack me in the face. I like it anyway.
Even Brandon giggles. Babe, what are your recommendations?
Oh my God, we have recommendations. I forgot.
Recommendations.
Sorry.
Yeah. What are your recommendations?
Recommendations as in, what do I recommend people try?
Try, watch, do.
Yeah.
Get into.
What's something that you've been doing that you're like, I love this, and I want everybody to just be on this hype?
Mushroom coffee.
Oh, that's right.
What?
It's a coffee alternative made of mushrooms.
By Daddy Brian.
It sounds disgusting. Well, a lot of people make it.
Yeah, we tried a couple.
Have we?
Yeah, when you first gave up coffee, remember Shandy gave you a bunch of recommendations and like sent you a bunch in a box with your mom? And you guys didn't like any of them.
I don't.
Yeah?
I don't remember.
It was when I was pregnant with Jameson. And you gave up caffeine.
And now you're pregnant with...
A Maverick.
Just imagine there's an extra one on here.
Cheating.
Mushroom coffee is mine. It is so good. Although, here's my caveat. My diet is so bland that if I taste anything that has a lick of flavor, I think it's the most flavorful thing in the world, so don't trust me on flavor.
I was just going to ask. Okay.
So good to me.
Okay. Mushroom coffee.
Mushroom coffee, yeah.
So do you make it like, how do you
He makes it kind of like a latte or a hot chocolate, and he adds honey to it. Yeah, every morning.
That just sounds gross.
What?
Do you just, all you think of is mushroom milk and honey. That in my head, that's what I'm thinking, and I'm like,
it's, I still haven't tried it.
There's no mushroom taste.
It's like cinnamon. It tastes like a hot chocolate with cinnamon.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. Because that sounds good. Now that sounds good.
I have been sleeping in. He's been letting me sleep in. Thank you, babe. So by the time I come down, I think it's been a rose.
The disrespect is crazy. It's never been a rose, Brandon. Wow. What kind of wife do you have?
Babe, not too much. When I go downstairs, he's already done with it. The only time he ever offered it to me was when I woke up magically one morning.
Yeah.
And I had just brushed my teeth and I was like, no, I don't want to taste it and then not like it and not give it a proper shot. But I always smell the mug because that nose right now when you're pregnant, and it smells like a Mexican hot chocolate. So back to his thing, because you know how Mexican hot chocolate adds piloncillo and cinnamon, like a whole stick. It smells like Mexican hot chocolate.
10 times better than American hot chocolate.
100%.
Sorry, not sorry.
But yeah, that's what it smells like.
Huh. Okay.
And my recommendation has been these grass-fed liver pills by Ancient Nutrition. Shout out to whoever in the comment section a few pods back when we talked about being anemic was like, try beef liver supplements.
That's that?
So Brandon looked some up, and these were the best ones that were recommended. They're by Ancient Nutrition. So for any anemic girlies out there or pregnant girlies out there trying to keep your energy up, these worked almost instantly. Like the next day I felt different.
Really?
And it's like the reason I'm like hanging on right now, because I'm telling you, I'm running on like 3-4 hours of sleep, carrying a baby. The energy is gone.
You're so lucky you don't have pins.
And
so lucky. Just
anemic
and
is
I'm
all
still like we can't.
Baby, anemic is all get out. And these have been helping. I take 4 every day.
4 a day?
The recommended supplement is 6, but I'm also not trying to get constipated, and I don't know if these will or not. And I'm not trying to chance it. And I'm not trying to have my 2 little hemorrhoid friends like I had with Jameson. Nope, I've been doing real good. So These. They've been
I'm
helping.
gonna have to get some.
No, they're great,
'Cause
Ty.
My iron is still just. That's why I'm dead every day.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
my
these.
iron is just.
I love them, and they don't taste like anything. So when you burp them up, you don't
Get that.
you don't feel like that. Not
Yeah.
called olive oil, but for us, it would be we would burp up pennies.
Pennies.
That's what the iron supplements do to you. So that's
It's
my
not
recommendation.
Don't sound good.
It's not.
I don't like that.
It's not great. No.
Don't do that.
No. Like, have you ever put a penny in your mouth?
I've swallowed one.
You swallowed a penny?
It's getting dark out.
Yeah. My recommendation is not
To swallow penny.
swallowing pennies. My recommendation is EVO skin tear catchers. Oh. And what is this?
Forehead.
Forehead patches. It doesn't say forehead patches.
What did she name them?
Brighten.
I don't know.
Brightens.
But it brightens.
Yeah.
Both of these brighten. I have the worst bags lately under my eyes, and these have been helping and keeping them puffy. Oh my God, these are the eye. That's why this is the eye and this is the forehead. It's fine. This is the forehead. This is the eye.
Both by Evio.
But we love EVO. We love Brandy.
Shout out to Brandy.
Shout out to Brandy. We love you. But I've been using these for like 3 days now. In freaking love.
I love them.
In love. Like, I need to restock. But then I also saw EVO Beauty posted something about a thing for dark marks.
Yeah. She's coming out with a bunch
I
of
literally
them.
texted her and I was like, take my money.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get those now.
The pink perspective ones are my favorite. So they're the pink
Perspective
ones.
Of
Yeah.
the beauty
Of those.
Of these?
Yeah, because she has the cooling ones. I think they're blue. And then she has those, I believe. And then the pink perspectives, which I love the pink perspective.
Okay, yeah, I got the hydrate and brighten because, woo, we're dark.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I'm black, but what? Yeah,
That's a pod.
that's a pod.
That's a pod.
Did you? And I guess you won.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I told you, Ty, he's great at this game.
That's how many world titles Lewis
But-
Hamilton will ever win.
But the thing, you know
The
what?
disrespect is at an all-time
My
high.
God, babe. I was
Oh
about
my
to
God.
compliment you.
Keep going.
No, don't say it now, because that's ridiculous. He's gonna get his 8th. Okay? He's gonna get it.
You did have more.
Yeah.
She lied to us.
I could have
You
won.
could've won your 8.
I could have won my.